As John F. Kennedy said, we must find time to stop and thank people who make a difference in our lives. For most people, they're thankful for their family or friends, but who has actually made a difference in your life? For myself, it's been my parents. My parents have always supported me since I was younger, but ever since I got pregnant and had my son, I truly saw and started to appreciate everything that my parents have done for me. January 2016, almost 4 years ago, I found out I was pregnant. My whole world flipped upside down. I was terrified my parents were going to be super upset with me and disappointed, but they actually stuck through my side the whole way. No matter what it was or what time it was, they always came through and they still do. I wasn't living with my parents at the time I was pregnant, but they still went above and beyond to make sure that myself and everything else was taken care of. I used to go over and visit my parents on the weekends, and when I would go over there, I never left empty-handed. They were always sending me home with food, bottles, diapers, teething toys, clothes, blankets, just anything I would need for my son. Literally anything I was going to need, they were already one step ahead of me. I was extremely fortunate to have them help me in preparing for the arrival of my son. Shortly after having my son, I moved back in with my parents. I honestly owe everything to them because they've been nothing but supportive and reliable. Between helping to support and provide for me and my son, helping with childcare, helping put me through school as a single parent, and engaging and forming the best relationships with my son, and also just being there for advice and a shoulder to lean on. I've never liked feeling like I need to rely on somebody, but I won't lie, this honestly takes such a huge weight off my shoulders. And it's honestly the best thing to know that my parents are amazing grandparents and they're willing to do anything and everything for my son. As I mentioned earlier, not only have my parents been super supportive, but they've also formed the most amazing relationships with my son. My parents have never viewed my son as a burden or as not a priority, but they see him as such a bright light in their lives. Anytime they're around him or they're talking about him, you can just see it. It's so rewarding to see them interacting with him and see my son's face light up when he sees them or plays with them. They take the time out of their day to play with him, teach him, include him in anything and everything that they do, and just spend time with him. I can't express how thankful I am that they were willing to step up and take that role in my son's life. It means so much to me. My parents have honestly been my biggest backbone and the biggest blessing in the last 3 years, and I honestly don't think I would be where I'm at in life without them. As things are finally starting to fall into place and I'm about to be finished with school, I owe my parents a lot of credit and a huge thank you. Thank you for always loving us and doing everything you can to make sure that we're always taken care of. I know I don't say it as often as I should, but I appreciate all that my parents have done for my son and I don't know how I could ever repay them. Thank you, and we love you.